GL, you've got a big fight coming up on September 9th against Naoya Inoue. How did this all come about? There was talks about it. My team was telling me there might be an opportunity to fight him for a world title. Making that weight was nothing really concerning for us. When I was fighting at 118, I weighed in a few times at 116 with no issue. Sometimes I would be 115 a week before the fight, so making the weight isn't going to be a problem. When they told me it was going to happen, I was shocked. I was shocked that they agreed to fight me, but all that's to the side now. It's time to put in this work. GL, what are your thoughts of Inoue as a fighter? Have you seen much of him? Antonio Nieves, yeah, I looked him up when they first told me the first was possible. Honestly, HE's a great fighter. HE's strong at the weight, HE's got a great right hand and left hook that he looks for. HE's overall a great fighter, and this is going to be a great fight for the fans on September 9th. GL, a lot of people, myself included, feel that you won the fight with Potapov. Now Potapov is getting ready to fight an eliminator for the WBO top spot, and you're fighting for your first world title. Is this one of those situations where even though you didn't get the nod in that fight, getting the shortcut to the title fight makes it worth it? And yeah, I agree with you. I believe I won that fight, and I don't think Potapov even thinks he won that fight if you see his reaction when they were announcing that decision. But things worked out for the best. I was mad and upset, but you've got to leave that up to God and let it play out its course, and here we are, him getting ready to fight for the world title. GL, a lot of people have Inoue in their top 10 pound for pound. Do you think HE's that good? And HE's a great fighter like I said. But everybody HE's fought has let him do what he wants. Everybody stands in front of him, everybody lets him get off those big shots. I don't take anything from him. HE's done what HE's done, and HE's already a two-time world champion. But come September 9th, it's going to be a different story. I'm not going to let him do what he wants to do. GL, what would a win on the 9th mean to you? And it would mean everything. It would be everything we've been working for since day one. It's what everybody in this game wants and needs, and it's another step towards greatness. That's what we're looking for. GL, so the £3 won't be a big deal, and you can see yourself campaigning at 115 in the future. And yes sir. GL, what do you consider your biggest advantage coming into this fight? And I think that my biggest advantage is going to be that I'm the bigger guy in there. I think I'm going to be able to hold his power, and I'm going to be better than his. I think they're going to be taking me lightly, and I'm going to make him fight. HE's not used to being in battles and not fighting people who don't let him do whatever he wants. I'm going to go in there and make it a fight, and I'm going to come away with a victory. GL, controversial or not, there's not too many fighters who get to fight for their first world title on HBO coming off a loss on Showbox. Is this a do-or-die situation for you? I know back-to-back setbacks isn't part of your plans. And definitely not, but I'm going to go in there and do what I've got to do. I'm focused to get the victory, and that's where my focus is at, getting that belt on September 9th. GL, is there anything you'd like to say in closing? And September 9th, expect a fight, and I'm going to do what I've got to. I'm coming to fight like I always do, and I plan on walking out of that ring as a world champion.